Have you ever felt your legs getting weaker over time? That when you stand up too quickly, your body sways and your vision blurs for a moment? Or sometimes you feel less confident walking down the stairs because your legs aren't as steady as they used to be. I hear stories like that every single day, and I understand. That feeling worries many people, even makes them sad. Not because we're afraid of falling, but because we're afraid of losing ourselves. At the age of 50 or 60, our bodies no longer absorb nutrients the way they used to. Digestion slows, calcium absorption decreases, bones weaken, muscles shrink, and balance becomes fragile. Many people think it's natural, but the truth is, we can change that. I've witnessed hundreds of patients regain strength simply by nourishing their bodies properly and starting from small steps. One of my patients, Linda, is 67 years old. She used to be a teacher who loved to dance, but she stopped when her knees began to ache and her legs trembled every time she stood up. During her examination, I found her muscles had thinned and her bone density had significantly declined. It wasn't life-threatening, but it was enough to make her lose confidence in her own legs. I asked her, "Linda, do you know what's really making your body weaker?" She shook her head. I smiled and said, "It's not your age. It's that your body isn't being nourished the right way." She looked surprised, and that's when I began talking about the role of nutrition and collagen. Our body is like a house. Over time, the walls crack, the paint peels, and the wooden frame weakens. Without repair and care, that house will eventually crumble. Our body is no different. Collagen is the biological cement that keeps our skin firm, our bones flexible, and our muscles resilient. But after age 50, our collagen level drops rapidly, almost 1% every year. That's why it's crucial to add the right foods that help your body rebuild itself. I often tell my patients to start with simple things, right from their kitchen. Spinach, so simple yet rich in magnesium and vitamin A, helping muscles relax and tissues regenerate. Red bell peppers, just half a cup gives you enough vitamin C for the whole day, activating collagen-producing enzymes. And don't forget avocados, creamy, rich in vitamin E and healthy fats that protect collagen fibers from free radical damage. Asparagus, a natural source of folate that helps muscle tissue recover faster after movement. Seaweed, packed with copper and zinc, has been the Japanese secret for supple skin and flexible joints for centuries. Carrots, tomatoes, kale, parsley, each one a tiny brick helping rebuild the house of strength. And especially salmon, an excellent source of protein and omega-3s that reduce inflammation, nourish muscles, and keep your heart steady. I once told Linda, if you eat right, your body knows how to heal itself. 3 months later, she walked back into my clinic, her steps firm, her smile confident. And I saw that light in her eyes, the light of renewed hope. Another patient, George, 72, once asked me, "Doctor, I take all my vitamins, so why do I still feel weak?" I told him, because health doesn't come from pills, it comes from habits. I explained that nutrient absorption depends on movement. If we don't move, blood can't circulate well enough to deliver calcium, collagen, and vitamins where they're needed. Without flow, nutrients get stuck. George began walking every morning, just 10 to 15 minutes. He said it was hard at first, but after a few weeks he felt the change. My legs feel warmer, my joints don't creak, and I sleep better. I smiled because that's the moment I always wait for, when a patient realizes the true power lies within themselves. You know, every morning is a chance for your body to be reborn. When the sun rises, your circulation is ready to awaken. If you give yourself just 10 minutes each morning, you're telling your body, "I still care about you." One of my patients, David, suffered from severe arthritis. He feared ending up in a wheelchair, but I told him, "Give me 10 minutes of your morning." And he did, every single day without fail. 3 months later, he came back. walking without a cane, saying, "I can take my wife for evening walks again." Those 10 minutes, so small, changed his entire life. I want you to try that too. Tomorrow morning, before you do anything else, take 3 deep breaths, gently roll your ankles, lift your knees one by one, and let your blood flow. Don't think of it as just exercise. It's a conversation with your body. A thank you to the legs that have carried you through life. Aging is not the end. It's a new chapter where you can rewrite how you live, feel, and care for yourself. If you're watching this video, I want you to know it's never too late to begin. Every day, just choose to be a little healthier than yesterday, with a nourishing meal, a warm glass of water, a gentle morning stretch. And your body will respond with strength, joy, and vitality. I'll see you in the next video, and together we'll prove that age is just a number, and strength never truly fades.